Now let's extend out to transformations of exponentials, which is really no different than what we did with polynomials or anything else. If I take a look at my first one, I've got this graph, f of x equals 1/2 to the x power. And I'm going to do a transformation. I'm going to have g of x be 1/2 to the x plus 1 power. Well, notice that's a horizontal transformation, isn't it? Because we're just taking and making h is -1, so it's actually 1/2 to the x minus a -1 power. So what happens is we're going to move my graph to the right one. So what happens if I have got this exponential decay because we notice that it's less than 1 for your growth factor. So it looks like that, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to transform everything to the right one. So I'm going to move my point to the right one. I want to take it to the left one. Wow. Sorry about that. To the left one. Because it's a -1. Yeah. So I'm going to have my graph transfer to the left one. And that's what you have to do. Or what you have to do, that's what happens. Now let's take a look at the next one. If I see that, I'm flipping it over the y-axis. So once again, I start with my original function. F of x equals 1/2 to the x power. So we know it looks like that. And then what I'm going to do is my new function, I'm going to flip it over the y-axis. So it's going to look like that. Okay. Now if I look at my third function, I want to do -2 times 1/2 to the x power. So what happens is the -2 means I'm going to flip it over the x-axis. And then I'll dilate it by a factor of 2. And so then we get, let's graph the original function again. So there's my original function. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over the x-axis and dilate it by a factor of 2. So where this would be at 1, this is going to be at -2. And there you can see it. Now, we can use technology probably to see this a lot easier. Here's my parent function, 1/2 x. When I do my horizontal transformation, get that to show up for you so you can see it. Come on, there we go. So there is 1/2 to the x plus 1 power. Notice everything got moved to the left, 1, because it's x plus 1. And then if I do -1/2 x, I'm flipping over the y-axis. And if I do -2 times 1/2 to the x, I'm flipping over the x-axis and dialing it by a factor of 2. You can see there's my x-intercept. And each point is just double of what it was before, only in the opposite direction.